Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and Merry Christmas if you're celebrating at all. If not, then this is probably just a cool 90s Barbie unboxing. Yeah, because that's what I'm gonna do. This video will probably go up on the 26th of December, meaning like second day of Christmas, which kind of is the last day that, of the festive season, if you're not including, New Year's Eve and all of that. But technically New Year's Eve is not, Christmas or like holiday, like, any of that anymore. So it is probably the last chance for me to unbox some festive Barbies, some festive 90s Barbies. Yeah, I got them actually in the summer, but I unboxed them just like very shortly. Like for you, probably this video was up then a week ago when this video went up, where I unboxed them. These are 3 dolls, all from the more like late 90s, and of course I'm filming this video a little bit ahead, so I want to unbox them and still have them in my holiday display this year. But for you, the unboxing is going up on the very last day of the Christmas festivities. So here we've got Festive Season Barbie. So 90s Barbie, you see the 90s logo. This one has a little bit of a yellowed, syrup here, the plastic. So she definitely needs to come out of this box. There's this, I don't know, this theming of her is, everything, with mice. I don't know, is that something that is very like Christmassy? To me, not really, but let's read what it says. Festive Season Barbie. It was the night before Christmas and the mice were about fixing and staring. It's time, they all shout. Then with a smile, Barbie opens her eyes to a house full of cheer and a Christmas surprise. By the stockings and tinsel and lights all so bright hangs a velvety dress with the color of white. Oh, it's really about this doll. Oh my god. It was perfect, so soft with a jewel all aglow. Happy holidays to all, to the parties we go. Happy holidays. Oh, that is I thought maybe it is just a well-known, Christmas carol or something printed at the back, but no, it is a it is a story of how the mice brought Barbie this wonderful dress. Oh my god. And here's also the stocking. So it is really the whole story. You get a whole story when you got this Barbie. This is from 1997, I believe, as far as I remember. Yes, 1997. So I don't know, but these holiday dolls, was she then really out for the holiday season of 1997? Or maybe she was released the year after, because with the box date, it's sometimes that the dolls were released just the year after. I cannot tell. Maybe it is really from the holiday season of 1997. So we will unbox this girl. You've seen the box, of course. Who else is behind me apart from my other holiday girls, or at least holiday adjacent Barbies? Holiday Treats Barbie. She's probably my favorite of the 3. She is from the same year as her, so both 1997. So I am not really sure, or I didn't know beforehand that some of these, slim box, single, separate, budget line holiday dolls there were multiples per year, apparently. It doesn't say that, well, I don't know, this is a Target and this is a Hills exclusive or something. It just says special edition, and these were most likely never released in Europe and just were able to get them in the US. So she is like definitely a gingerbread themed. So here we go. Holiday Treats Barbie, little gingerbread man, also 90s Barbie logo. Her packaging is not yellowed, though I will also take her out there. The inside very, also on the back, lots of gingerbread men and women, or no, these are just gingerbread men, but at the back you also have some gingerbread women or kitties or whatever, gingerbread family. What do we have here? Holiday Treats Barbie. Barbie is everyone's favorite holiday hostess. Here's some cute ideas to help you decorate your own gingerbread cookies at home. Okay, so these are not meant as like cardboard cutouts. No, you could still cut them out. But this is more like you could use this as an inspiration when you bake your own gingerbread cookies and then you decorate them with, frosting and all. How you could really decorate them. I guess That's kind of difficult to achieve. Does she have a... No, for a moment I thought she has a bikini on. It looked like that, but no. Yeah, I will definitely not cut any of that. Also not here. For these I will keep the boxes, and whenever, you know, the festive season is over, they will go back into, you know, the basement with all my Christmas stuff, and then every year I can take them out again. So every year then I have the joy of taking them out of the package again, because these Barbies you can put pretty good nicely back into the box, so there's no need to rip the box or shred it or throw it away. These can be then nicely like stored in the basement all year round, just for the month of December come out. And here's another one. We have the tree trimming Barbie. She's from 1 year later than these two, so she has a 1998, I believe, yep, stamp. So she either was then like in stores maybe for the holiday season of 1998 or maybe 1999, I don't know exactly. She, like these two look very much, I mean all the three of them have the superstar face, but she very much looks already very late 90s. So at the time when Barbies that were released, Playline Barbies, a lot of them had already the Bob Mackie face, and then just like 1 or 1.5 or whatever years later they released the Generation Girl face. So but a couple of Barbies were still released with a superstar face here, this one for example, but you can still see the way she's painted. It's just very different already. Straight bangs, but I really like her cozy outfit, and she is tree trimming Barbie. A punch-out tree you can decorate with Barbies. See back. Okay, here we really have an additional thing that you could... Oh, I see. Yeah, you could really, you know, kind of cardboard cutouts, and then have this additional little activity. And I will not do that because I also, for this one, want to keep the box. So, but we can have a look how it is meant to be. So, tree trimming Barbie. What does it say? Help Barbie doll. Barbie doll. Why do they always have to put doll? I don't know. It's so silly. They still do that when they write like some like information about Barbie. It's immer Barbie doll. Help Barbie doll decorate her tree and celebrate the holidays. Carefully remove the doll from the package. Okay. Then punch out tree and ornaments. Then fold tree together. Slide base into a piece into slot, and slide ornaments into slots on tree. So that's how you are supposed to do it. Take the doll out, punch the tree out, put the tree together, and then put the ornaments on. It is cute, honestly. That's a nice little like additional activity, but I will not do that because I want to keep the box. Also this one, special edition, but not for a specific retailer, I guess for whatever, special edition for Christmas or whatever. So, I want to start also with her, and I will not unbox all of them at the same time, but like unbox this, then show this, then unbox the others, the one after the other, so that we have the full picture one after the other. By the way, the side of the box has some cute decorations, but maybe let's quickly, still as they all are still in the package, take a thumbnail with them. I guess that does the job. So let's try to get the box open very carefully because I want to reuse it. Oh yeah, this is nice because the glue has kind of, yeah, you can, I guess, kind of nicely get it open. With the Sea Pearl Mermaid Barbie, for example, I could not get it. The glue had not, like, you know, crumbled or anything. It was very, very glued shut, but this is nice, so I can just open it like this. Ooh, what is that? Little old piece of tape. Sorry. And let's slide her out. Whoops. Okay. We had a good look at the box. This is Tree Trimming Barbie. It's with the instruction. And then this. Okay, let's put the box to the side. Okay, yeah, so this is really, also on the back here you can see, this is a full additional piece. I could technically do that, because it is not directly the same cardboard piece that she sits in. So it's two separate pieces here. See? But then again, the ornaments are on the inside of the box. So you would need to kind of rip the box apart if you also want to put the ornaments on. But let's have a look at the tree and the ornaments. So you can always then, like this, they look more like maracas or something, but no. I guess you have to like fold them together so they are painted from both sides. Very cute. On the inside we have some more. So it is more like one piece of cardboard, but it is folded like and also on the outside, so bigger than a normal Barbie box. And there's all these punch out lines, so you would not have to cut it really. That's already punched. And there's the little slits then to add the ornaments. It's really cute. There's some little presents at the bottom, and here's some more. Also, can punch them out, and then the tree. Okay, and I guess you have to take both trees and then put them together. So also the tree on the inside. I know I don't want to do that. I don't want to lose this packaging. So this would be a little bit more difficult not to probably get the doll out, because I don't want to unfold this whole package. So I will quickly make a little cut here, and then I will be back when she's out of the box. Here she is. Yeah, she has a bob hairstyle, or at least just barely shoulder length. So she has one of, I think, the shortest hairs of Barbies. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Her hairband fell down. That was not the plan. If I put it behind the earring, it will hopefully last a little bit better. But yeah, one of the shortest hair Barbies that I own, because in the 90s, also, like still nowadays, not a lot of Barbies have like that short hair. It almost looks, if I would just find the doll and wouldn't know what it is, I would definitely think someone has cut it, but that's original. You saw I just took her out of the packaging. So of course, that's a little cheaper if you don't have that long hair, but I mean, she was a budget doll, and I think that's actually something that's a little bit special about her, that she has shorter hair. She is very casual, but she has already the style of, you know, how the eyes and how her whole face is like, you know, painted, and the screening looks very much late 90s. The very defined like lashes, and the I mean, the eyes not as big anymore, no blue eyeliner and all of that. Yeah, you saw it, I was already talking about it. She has a hairband, which that is just a, you know, like a ribbon, but in the back it has a little bit of elastic. So it's kind of easy to still like fall down, but I mean, if you put it behind the earrings, it stays. She has simple white little pearl earrings, and then she has a real knitted sweater, and I love that. So that's really like an ugly Christmas sweater. Christmas colors, dark red. Okay, the purple is not necessarily Christmassy, but then we've green, and the yellow looks a little bit like gold. So that is really something that Barbie would wear, you know, if she goes out and wants to cut her Christmas tree, like, because that's tree trimming Barbie. I've never done tree trimming myself. There is the possibility here in Germany also. I think my sister has done it with her partner and their child, I think, but it's also already a couple of years ago. And you see it in the background, I just have artificial trees, so I don't have real trees anymore. I used to have like real trees in my childhood all the time with my parents, but also my parents have now gotten already this year their second artificial tree. The first one was kind of falling apart and now they have one with integrated lights, so I haven't seen that one because I'm filming this now still before Christmas, and my parents are not putting their tree up until like, I don't know what, the 20th, the 21st, something like that. Anyways, what's also very interesting about this doll is not just that she's wearing this cool, really nicely knitted sweater, but she actually has one like bent arm, like one superstar arm, and one straight arm. So like teacher Barbie. I don't know why is that, because probably she's probably about to go out and decide for which Christmas tree, and then she's, you know, trim it. I mean, it's a little weird that the main like additional thing here is to decorate the tree, but tree trimming is not called decorating, or is it the same thing? No, I don't think. I think tree trimming is really when you go out and, you know, go out into with lots of trees there. They're still like in the ground, and then you decide for this one and they cut it for you, or you cut it yourself, or whatever. I think that's tree trimming, isn't it? But her activity is more like tree decorating, but whatever. She definitely has these arms for that reason, for decorating the tree or for cutting the tree. Chop, chop, chop. I don't know, karate move. I don't know why necessarily she has one bent arm and one straight arm, but it's like that. I guess she can better decorate the tree with that also. She has velvet pants. It's real dark green velvet, and then she has dark red shoes, and I really like this mold. It came out like also in the mid 90s, I believe. I really like these. These are like short boots. I have a couple of colors and they are always my favorite. I really like to use them. But yeah, that's technically about the doll. Very straight bangs, gelled down. She comes with a matching hairbrush, so yeah. Actually, her hair lies pretty nice for being like in the box for like almost 30 years. But I mean, maybe here's a little bit like but whatever. So normal Barbie brush from the time, and then she came with one little cardboard cutout that's already out of this. So this is probably the tree topper, or what is it meant to be? No, the tree topper is there actually a star, but you know, this one. So let's put it into her hand. I mean, this is it could fall off, but like yeah, like this. I guess this is some kind of other like ornament she can put on the tree. This is really nice. I did not have to put this together. This was laying in the box. I don't know where it was stuck to begin with, but it was somewhere and that was laying at the bottom of the box. So as this has never been opened, I guess, you know, this came pre-folded to you. Okay, Tree Trimming Barbie, 1998. Very lovely. Here another look into the box. Here the doll. Also, even if you're not putting this together really as a, you know, cut the things out really, then it still might be nice to, you know, have this as a little bit of a backdrop for Barbie. But yeah, let's get to the next girl. Let's sit her maybe here. Because I mean, I don't think that I need to talk about articulation for this Barbie, because she has the normal 90s, you know, bendable legs and all. So there you go, Barbie. Let's get to this one, which she's also very green. I have the feeling all of them have a lot of green in their outfits, which is nice because all of the dolls that I've put here, there's no green actually, but green is a holiday color, of course. Dark green, I mean. I have more like blues, like reds, pinks, and then a lot of red and white even back there. So when I then expand this, or for next year dress a couple of dolls up differently, I can make something more with green, because she definitely has a lot of green. I already read the story here that the mice brought the dress to her. So I guess that's like a little bit of a Cinderella moment with this dress for her. And so festive season Barbie, let's get her out of the box. Let's start here. Again, let's hope for an easy, yeah, also here the glue is pretty crusty already. I guess I can get that off. Or open it off. Not as simple as the other one, but still nice. So, yeah. She comes with some cardboard cutouts. But here she is, first time without the yellow bubble in front of her. No shoes. No, of course they all have shoes, but they all come separate. I already see them back here. So the box from the inside now does not look like anything. It's not like this box, of course, just normal cardboard. And then this inner piece here is of course colorful, but this time it's not really meant to be like a, you can still use it as a backdrop. It is like a chimney, look here, like, and on the chimney of course the stocking is on the Barbie. sized little, you know, Christmas stocking. And we have some, I don't know, wall decor. What was it? It's meant to be like Christmas lights on top. And she definitely has longer hair. And I believe, yeah, she has also very nicely, not super like bright, like super like platinum blonde. She has more like a golden blonde. So super interesting. So, okay, let's get her fully out of the box and then let's see what she has in stock for me. Oh, she definitely already has in stock this brush here, which already falls out of the box. Okay. Okay, now the sun has come out and I had to, you know, put my blinds a little down. Some dolls are now like, you know, cut at the head, but I hope you can still see me and all. Here she is, out of the box. Yep, she has long hair, like pretty standard, you know, waist length hair. Saran this time and not super, you know, light blonde, but more like of a gold blonde. There's lots of hair coming out of her. I definitely have to wash the hair of all of these dolls. But yeah, she has super pretty eye makeup. So she is not really just, you know, generic. She has like really, like her eyes are green. And then she has some, like 2 different tones of eyeshadow. Is it more like a brown or something? Or it's not really brown. It's just that there is just no eyeshadow directly above her lid or on her lid, but just at the top. And it's the white and shiny eye makeup. Then she has pretty light like eyebrows. She has blush and super dark red lips, little red earrings, same as the ring. And also red shoes. This is what you couldn't see from the box yet, because it was together, of course, with the brush. This one here, really hot red brush. So not like, this is definitely what we had before. This is more like a dark red, and this is a typical, you know, cherry red or something. And her shoes are the same color. These are not the typical 90s Barbie shoes. The pumps that we all know, they are more like pointy. They are still a 90s shoe mold, because you can see this doll is from the 90s, of course. I'm not 100% sure. These more pointy shoes, there were definitely some already in with Sparkle Eyes Barbie. I don't know if this is the same mold or this is another one, but this shoe mold was definitely more used than also in later iterations of the Fashion Avenue fashions and throughout the 2000s also. So sometimes you find these pointy shoes, but of course they are not the typical, you know, late 80s and till mid 90s shoes. She has bangs, and then she has a little bit of an updo. She does not have any, you know, hair accessories, but like she has like 2 streaks of hair, one from this side and one from this side. And then there is this little, I don't know, knot or whatever, like a little like hair, I don't know how you call this. This is like, it's not necessarily braided, but it looks like it is the start of a braid, or like 2 knots behind each other or something like that. I don't know. It holds up. There is still, of course, the rubber band in, so I definitely have to replace that somehow. And yeah, then she's wearing this choker. So it is also same, it might be the same material as the other Barbie had on her hair, so it is really just a ribbon. But this one, you don't have to cut it if you want to take it off. There is a little plastic snap button on the back, so you can take that off. She has a little bit curly hair, not like curly, but like wavy hair. But I definitely have to give her a boil wash. But still, from the front, she looks nice. I mean, this is like almost 30 year of box hair situation. Her main outfit piece is this one dress, like just a simple fit and flare dress, long sleeve, which makes sense for the colder times of the year. And then this like faux fur trim around. And in the front there is this little snowflake glittery ornament thingy with a little bead, a red bead. And then this the material of this dress is really more like a felt material almost. It's pretty thick. And then these silver snowflakes are like printed on, of course, or more like decals or something. But it's very, very shiny. I guess when you wash this material or wash this dress, it would start crumbling off at one point. But if you just leave it like this, I guess it's, you know, that will stay for a while. Nice. She has white printed on panties, and she also, of course, came with this. So there is a little additional fabric piece here, an accessory, the stocking, of course, the holiday stocking, with a little cardboard cutout of course, some sweets in it. I will leave it like this. I mean, there's still the nasty tape at the back, but I will just leave it like this. Some presents, some cookies, and candy cane, and all that stuff. And she came actually, you saw it falling out of the box with this cardboard cutout piece here. I cut, you know, I did it. It's actually 2 Christmas cards. So one with a Christmas tree, and the other one is more like horizontal card with a snowman. And then this other thing was a little more difficult to fold and all, but it worked out. It's a little present, you know, a little flat present. And at the top there's some Christmas flowers. I don't know what they are called. I mean, these are white, so I don't know if these are necessarily, what are they called? I don't remember now. Usually I think they're red, but I think it's the same one, the typical Christmas flowers. Or it's something else, because there's also like holly berry or something like that up there. So very Christmassy, decorated present. And it, you know, it was like you have to fold it together, and then it looks like this. This is what she all came with. Oh, another thing, the 2-year limited warranty thing. It was not in the box of the tree trimming Barbie, right? And she's from 1998. Here we are 1997, so maybe that's the cut where they didn't include it anymore in 1998. Or it is, I don't know, random. And you sometimes had this and sometimes didn't, but I'm pretty sure the tree trimming Barbie didn't have that. But here we still have it, what we had throughout the 90s, all the time. Valid only in the USA, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so she came with quite a lot of accessories. The stocking, of course, this, then the shoes, and the cardboard cutouts. So for a budget, you know, holiday doll, quite a lot of, you know, play value. But, you know, this time not really an activity like we had it with the tree trimming Barbie, where we technically could have used all of this. I just didn't do it. I also really like her. It's like, of course, also her eyes, they already look a little more, you know, late 90s, the way they are done with her eye screening. So maybe let's compare the two that we had already here. I think tree trimming Barbie looks even more late 90s, but you can already start see that the lashes are very fine and defined, and the eyes are not as big, but I think both are still so pretty, and they of course both have still the superstar face. So I also like the Maggie face. It's often not very, or also the like a Generation Girl face is very pretty. It's very often not necessarily just about the face mold, it's the way the eyes are painted. So you can also make a Millie very pretty if the eyes are painted differently. So okay, let's give you all of your accessories here. So, and by the way, what I didn't say, but she was also, like, not also, but she was already tied with her back here with one of those plastic, like these, I don't know, little ties. So what, you know, nowadays they still use sometimes like 3 or 4 in the head so that she really cannot move. Here it was 1. Tree trimming Barbie did not have that, so I guess at that point they still used it sometimes, and sometimes they didn't. Like I think early and mid 90s they didn't use it at all, but in the late 90s they started to use it for some dolls. But yeah, again here, the inside not super special, but of course gonna keep it, because the doll will go back into this once Christmas is over. And we have one more doll. And with her, when we get to see her eyes, you will really be able to see the difference of what I say. This is more like a mid-90s eye screening. Although she's from the same year as like Festive Season Barbie. Now let's get to Holiday Treats Barbie. I think because of that, because of the way her eyes are like screened and her face looks, she reminds me more of my childhood era of dolls. That's why I like her the most. She doesn't have bangs. That's the thing that I like about these two more. I don't know, I like bangs. I have bangs myself. I need to cut them actually, they're so long. Probably I do that actually later today. So that means the other Vlogmas videos that you've seen, I would have already cut back, like shorter bangs again. So we've had already a look at her box. She's the one with a gingerbread man. Use this as an idea for decorating your own gingerbread person, people. So, okay. Also here I think, yeah, this is really nice. Very easy to open. Very nice. Let's slide her out of the box. Also her box is not yellowed. So here she is. Oh, she actually also has the 1 year limited warranty thing in there. It was just squished here. It's the same thing we just had. 2 year limited warranty, blah blah, valid only in the US of A. Okay, which I'm not from the US of A. We have Barbie in this lovely gingerbread surrounding. Also not her shoes on like most of the time. Mostly Barbies that had, I mean the other one here, the tree trimming Barbie had already the shoes on, but she had like, you know, boots. Maybe they didn't want to put the, you know, the pumps on them because they were able to lose them. They would be loose in the box, but with these boots they are not as easy to lose, so that's why she had them already on. Okay, so let's get her out of this construction here. Ta-da! So she really did not come with any accessories apart from with her brush, and she has the exact same color of brush as Festive Season Barbie. That's the exact same shade of red, and she also comes with shoes in this color, but here she has the classic 90s wide toe pumps. So, and they fit her really like well, better than actually the pointy pumps, because they are a little loose on this doll. Of course they still have the same body. I did not say it for this doll, but she also has the superstar arms, same as she has. Only the first one we unboxed, so the tree trimming Barbie, has like one superstar arm and one straight arm. Other than that, she has also the white painted on panties, and she has also Saran hair. I could not see that from the box. It could have also been, you know, Kanekalon, because often dolls that have, you know, no bangs and then just straight hair, very often that's Kanekalon, but she has Saran hair. Of course, box hair situation. She did not have the Kdinka thing in her head. Her hair was kind of, you know, tied with one of the twist ties to the back of the box. So although she's also 1997, different ways of packaging applied. I guess it was always like depending on the doll and the way they were situated in the box or whatever. But also in general, I wonder, I mean, both of them, Festive Season and what's her name, Treats, or just Holiday Treats, have box date 1997, but she just looks like an earlier Barbie to me. Like, she has the typical 90s pumps. She has the facial screening that looks way more like a mid-90s doll. So I don't know, I can just guess, but it feels to me like they might both have a 1997 date at the box, but maybe she was really out in 1997 and like was really released already in 1997, while the other doll might have been maybe still also already been in production in 1997, got also that's why she has the 1997 date on it, but was actually just in stores for the festive season of 1998, because those two don't look like dolls from the same year. Let's maybe directly do the comparison to see what I mean. Big eyes, blue eyeliner, and here we have a little narrower eyes. You have black eyeliner or dark brown, I don't know what it actually is. Way more defined lashes. She has more bigger, like less lashes. Also the bottom lashes really big, noticeable. She doesn't have that. I mean, when you look at them, they don't look like both are from 1997. It looks more like she's earlier and she's a little later. But I cannot, like, if you were there, and she has already lost a shoe because as I said, these pointy toe shoes, they don't fit the Barbie that well. These were really made for this body here. If you were there at that time, do you remember maybe which doll was really out, what year? other than just the box date, because she looks earlier. She's more my style. I also do love these two. What does she actually like? Yeah, what is she wearing? She has a headband, kind of the same situation we had with the tree trimming Barbie, just a ribbon, and then in the back there's some elastic. Definitely have to take this off and also wash the hair, etc., because underneath here you can see it's peeking out. There is another like disintegrated rubber band. So yeah, I have to take care of that. No bangs, and white little earrings, same as, you know, the other dolls also had. Just none of them have dangly earrings or anything. All of them have just a little round pearl earrings, and then also her ring. She is wearing a one-piece dress, though. No. Also the apron is on it, so everything goes together. The apron also is like, you know, sewn into the Velcro here, and also here in the back where the collar is. So this apron is not really a separate piece. You cannot take it off. The collar is a really, you know, it's nice that she has a white collar. And then, I mean, here it is not printed on. It is still, of course, two pieces of fabric, but you cannot really take the apron off. You would need to cut it, which I guess nobody wants to do that. The apron has some green trimming, so the straps are green, but the rest is, of course, white and has a little gingerbread man printed on front here. And then we have two pockets, and on these pockets there's little cardboard cutouts of, you know, of candy canes in red and green. I will leave them on there. They are fastened with little threads. I will leave it like this. If you would be a kid playing with a doll, of course you would take this off and you could play with them, but other than that she did not have any other accessories. I'm like very impressed with the lots, especially with the holiday festive season Barbie. I mean, she had so many like accessories and cardboard cutouts. She doesn't even have any other cardboard cutouts than this. And yeah, then it's the short dress. She has little ruffly, I don't want to say sleeves, but technically they are like little ruffle sleeves, short sleeve dress, and then also fit and flare. It's very pretty and so cute, but she's a little more budgety than actually the others, I would say. Or maybe at least, I don't know, whatever you decide. But her eyes are, apart from that she still has, you know, blue eyeliner, they are also green. Apparently all of them have green eyes, but hers are more like turquoise. So it's a really, really pretty eye color. So light blue and then it gets into the turquoise. So it's very green, but it has also a tint of blue in it. So blue-green really. And she's super pretty. Of course, bendable legs, bend and snap knees, normal for dolls at that time. And that's the three Barbies. Let's really put them next to each other again in front of the camera. Maybe I take the shoes off of her immediately because I don't want to lose them here. I mean, I don't know, these both have 1997, but you can see the evolution of, you know, the Barbie eye screening with these three, really, I would say. So I would say this here is the earliest one, then in the middle probably 1997, maybe she was out in 1998 and maybe she was in stores just in 1999. But clearly she looks different, but they all look very different. Here we still have a round bangs, and then they didn't even do that anymore and gave them just the very flat bangs, because I mean that was just a fashion and nobody was like curling the bangs anymore at that point. So what do you think? I like them, like all three of them. They are just a stable of, you know, 90s holiday Barbies, not the big poofy dresses, but you know, the simple budget ones, the more casual ones. Which one of these is your favorite? It is, I mean, I really like all of them. They're all three very different. That's what I really like about them. Technically, from just the look, she's my favorite. I think she has the most interesting eye makeup, and I like that she came with so many accessories. And she is like, I love, like, you know, knit sweaters for Barbie. And she's also very interesting because of her haircut. And, you know, I like these boots. I mean, there's like every Barbie has her like special little features that makes every one of them very special and unique. So I love all of them. I cannot really decide. If I would have to decide, I would pick this one. But yeah, I mean, It's just because of the eye screening. So I hope you enjoyed this, looking at these wonderful, like, a blast from the past, holiday Barbies from the late 90s. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget you can, give it a thumbs up. You can comment down below. And if you want to see more of that, more Barbie and, flea market videos and My Little Pony and all sorts of girly vintage toys from the 80s and 90s, then maybe you want to hit the subscribe button. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you real soon. And may the toys and may the dolls, the Barbies in this case, be with you.